unless you thought about putting them on and how it's going to coordinate. But the reality is 90% of the times we don't.
Well, it's the beginning of summer. Well, not quite, but we are in the latter half of spring, moving into summer. Mistakes that I have generally noticed. I personally am looking forward to it, even though I have to say I am more of a full winter girl because I love just outerwear. I just think it's just like the bee's knees. It's just my favorite. I'm in my element at that time. But doesn't mean that we have to get lazy for this time of the year. There's still ways to just feel effortlessly cool and not just give in to the heat and just like, oh, I'm just going to fling on this, I don't know, whatever you default to because it's too hot to think. There are options that's out there and it's just avoiding these mistakes. First off, sunglasses. Obviously, this is a time when a lot of us are going to be reaching for them. It goes without saying, but just try to avoid picking glasses. It just doesn't suit you. You're doing yourself a disservice because yes, you want to wear sunglasses anyway during this time of the year, but pick a pair that suits you. And if you're still figuring out what is that, what suits me, generally, and this is like a universal, which is an aviator, they tend to suit most. I know someone's going to comment, go, oh, but they don't suit me. I'm not talking about one or two people. Generally speaking, if you have a more full rounded face, I find that any glasses that's squared off, rectangular or more squarer, but it just has a squarer shape to it. These are my reading glasses. Both of them have that squared off look and completely narrow, and the opposite, right? Much more north-south. So good by Warby Parker. The reading glasses, I love this shape on me. Wow, this looks so much clearer. I, generally speaking, tend to suit squarer shaped glasses. Also oval, but flatter ovals tend to suit my face because relatively full face. I see these are much more narrow, but they still have that squared off. They have corners to them. Picking glasses that suits your face shape in 2026. There's so many sunglasses out there at so many different price points. You know, you can pick anything. I love the Celine round glasses, but they don't look good on me. I mean, I even tried them on and they looked atrocious on me, but I fell in love with them. So cool. But at the same time, my Prada glasses, which are equally as oversized, those tend to suit my face more. And I think it's the same principle. They're not round, they have angular shape. Geometric. I know it's not like a typical square glass, is it? But it still has angles and it has corners to them. And I think that's why these glasses just tend to suit me more than round glasses. Find just sit very strange on like my lower cheeks here. That's something I want you to know, is to not fall into the trap of just picking any sunglasses. Oh, I like these sunglasses. And you wonder, why do they look good on her, but they don't look good on me? A lot of the times it's just boils down to face shape. So don't make that style mistake. Another one for this summer, not picking enough options. It's a capsule enough wardrobe of things that you can just reach for every time it's spring into summer. You want to have a versatile set of pieces that you can open up your wardrobe every single morning. You know, it's starting to get the temperatures, it's really weird because it's that time of the year where it's either it's really hot or it's a bit chillier this morning. Do you know what I mean? It's like we're getting that in betweens. So what are those pieces that you can just reach for that look good and it's easy? I'm wearing already one of them. I'm actually going to stand up in a minute. I picked these pieces from Musetopia. I partnered with them again. I showed you pieces from them last time and you lot loved them. So I picked out a few more. So hopefully these will help you. You are very welcome. So I'm just going to run through. I always try and pick very intentionally. I only choose things that I can mix with other pieces. I'm going to stand up. But I'm wearing a skirt with this, but I love the idea of just wearing this easily with like a pair of wide-legged trousers, culotte, a long denim skirt, really like dress this down. So it really is up to you. This is a built-in off the shoulder, so there's no faffing around with having to like, you know, make sure, oh, you know what, one thing I can't stand with off the shoulder tops that are off the shoulder on both sides, how you have to keep every now and again just fiddling with it. It's a faff. I'd rather something that's just easy, you can forget about it. This is the kind of top that's like that. And it's less expected as well because you don't normally see somebody wearing like one shoulder. It's easier to wear as well. It's just a really interesting way to show a bare area of skin, quite high up on the neck as well. Round checked skirt. Oh look, I didn't even realise it's a fishtail. I thought it was just like a normal skirt. Look at that. I love that I love that. Oh, that's so good. So it's a fishtail skirt. Clearly I didn't even know that. makes it very easy to wear. It's slightly sheer as well, which makes it perfect. Very lightweight material. It's really, really flattering, honestly, because it's skim. You know me, it's got a skim. If it has like these panels here that open out and like that, separate them. But yeah, nice and easy to wear. For lunch, you're going out for a dinner even, you can dress this up with heels. Look at these trousers as well. These are, you're gonna live in trousers like this throughout the summer. Oh, they're perfect. Look at the way they're kind of like, just a little bit of fullness throughout the leg. It's like a relaxed cut. It's elasticated at the back, so you can shimmy it down, which is what I've done. Sitting low on my hip. Perfect, lightweight, easy trousers. I mean, this is what I'm talking about with the capsule wardrobe for spring. Simple, easy pieces, bag on the shoulder or handheld. Switch these loafers out for flip-flops or like thong sandals as the weather gets warmer. Button-down shirts that you can just like tuck in lightly. I have belt loops as well, so obviously I could wear any of my belts with them to make them look even more smart than they already are. This is what I call an instant wow piece, but it's also a very simple piece. I can imagine if you're walking down the street, somebody is going to say, or if it's just your friends, it doesn't have to be strangers, where did you get that top? I love the idea of wearing it with anything that's like contrasting, obviously. So anything that's black, wear it with something that's lighter colored. So all you just see is this long line going all the way down. It's epic. It's very, very cool. Very, very different. You're going out somewhere and you just want to wear a nice top. I saw this and I thought, yeah, straight away, I'll take that. Yep, that'll do. That'll do me nicely. It could be a skirt, which I think I'm going to try on with next. Or even wear like culottes. Just play around with it. It's great. It almost looks like it's one piece. Like you know what? This looks like a dress. It just dawned on me. It looks like I'm wearing a dress. If I saw someone walking down the street wearing this, I would think that they're wearing a dress, right? This couldn't possibly be a top, could it? This will transform a lot of what you've already got in your wardrobe for the summer. Yeah. And immediate, yes. And I'll always love snakeskin. It's one of my favorite patterns next to leopard. It's just pure rock and roll. It's classic. Chiffon like soft, blow in the breeze, the perfect neutral color. And I'm wearing with these straight leg jeans, and I love that they have like this patch, which normally is on the back of jeans. I've seen this done before, and I love how they're just like taking a nod to trends and just kind of making it their own. Leather patch and still on the back, put it on the front. It's just these little details. Love the fit on my hip area. It's really quite flattering. I feel like it goes in at the back. I feel like they've mastered that, having like making sure it goes in. The color is just like perfect for like the spring summer. I'll show on the side of the screen how I styled it, but this blouse, so easy to wear for anything, including going to work. Skirts as well. I could wear this if I was in the office with a suit. Bob's your uncle. If this doesn't scream Carrie from Sex and the City, I don't know what does. That cobalt blue. And it's got this little detail you can see on the side, built-in brooch. You know how I feel about brooches already. No, it can come off because I just checked. You get a brooch for free. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I love that. See, oh, great. Oh, I'm going to be attaching this to a bunch of my things. Actually, it comes off. There's a safety pin like detail in the back. Oh, I love that. Didn't even catch that until now, as you can tell. With one of their handkerchief, nice simple skirt, romantic looking skirt. And so I toughened it up with my vintage boots just to make it feel more me. Yeah, so you can see that you're not going to show you like in knickers or anything. You can just wear it off the shoulder as well. I just pulled one side down. Oh, and that color. Oh, can we talk about that color though? Switch to this t-shirt, and it's not just a simple t-shirt. Lace trim. Almost reminds me like I'm wearing like a vintage dress underneath, and I put like this t-shirt on top of it. Just a really cool, effortless. And by the way, you know I have a code. There is a code coming. It's a boxy cut. I like boxy cut t-shirts. The neck sits high. These are the kind of details I look for. How cute is this top? It's so simple. And you know what I love? The way they incorporated a ruffle detail down where the buttons are. This is such an easy trouser. But that was the whole point of this. I wanted to show you pieces that just mix and match to go with each other. Because the last style spring mistake and summer is to buy pieces and nothing goes with each other. High neck, I love a good high neck. Even though, and the sleeves are just about capped enough, and these points at the bottom, a waistcoat effect. Even tuck this in as well. It's monochromatic, perfect for spring. If you want to wear them in the jeans, just tuck it in. And it looks like a designer piece to me. That's the kind of look it has because that detail is so unexpected. Center sort of spine effect. It just looks like something you got from a designer. Little details. Anyway, I'm going to leave the code on the screen for you as always. And that's 20% off, which is insane because the pieces are already inexpensive. Then they give me a code on top of that. Leave obviously links to everything that I picked out in this video. Have fun, pick pieces that you know you can wear throughout this season and the next. I do think that there's a lot of style mistakes that we're still making. Now this one's very personal to me, so I'll understand if you think, well, no, I don't see that as a style mistake. But the first one to me is thinking that because you're wearing something quite pretty, like a pretty dress, you have to wear a pretty shoe with it. Think about Charlotte from Sex and the City. You don't have to do that kind of matchy thing. In fact, I think that the whole, as I've said before, the wrong shoe theory really looks good during the summer time. If you want to find a way to make a look feel, you're probably going to know what I'm going to say, just infinitely more like modern, cool, just wear that wrong shoe theory. Oh, to me, there is just nothing cooler like a pair of vintage cowboy boots. You know how, well, you lot already know my style. Throwing pieces together that don't go together. That is what I'm talking about. That is a hole that is missed when people talk about, oh, how is that person? Oh, she looks so cool. It's probably there is a mismatch to what she's wearing. And that in itself is the style mistake that you are not implementing yourself, if that's a style that you love. Another style mistake to me is just remembering that baseball caps are not the only thing you can wear. There are so many like simple hats, but I'm talking about ones that have almost like a very short brim to them and kind of go straight down. There's something super chic about those kind of hats. I don't think that we're in a place anymore whereby, you've got to wear, oh my gosh, I'm going to so many people when I say this. I just know it. A brimmed floppy hat. Who is still wearing those? Come on. Not those. Come on. No, there are too many just simple, more modern looking summer hats out there. First of all, you don't really see too many people wearing them during the summertime, and I can understand why, because I feel like most people move them into their vacation wardrobe instead, like they're going away on holiday. But you can fats around the city. Perfect, because it's protecting you against the sun and it can add to the rest of your wardrobe, which I think is a style mistake. It's a trick that people are missing. There is a cool look. Hats generally complete a look. They can be the look, actually. For example, I'm going to show you 2 hats here are summer hats, and they aren't typical summer hats, but I love them. And that's the whole point, isn't it? And this is by Essential. Remember the felt yellow version of this that I also have? It's exactly the same cut and style. This is the summer version of it. In fact, this is great for me to actually start wearing from now. I think what I'll do is if I got straight hair, or maybe just my hair in plaits, and I'll put this on. I think it'll look really cool. Maybe like 2 pigtails. Yeah, I can wear this when I'm going like to shoot street style. Actually, yeah. But anyway, the point is, don't forget about a cool hat. They are out there and they're just waiting to be worn. But like this kind of thing, it's flipping amazing. In the very, very early days of my channel, I was all about fedoras, but this is basically a kind of a harkening back to that, a modern version of it. But it's just breathable materials as well. It just adds that thing of uniqueness to your wardrobe. I put this out on my chair actually in the other room because I want to wear this. Another example, I mean, this is an absolutely fun one, right? And I love it. I know, I'm expecting all the jokes. It looks like a thatched roof. It looks like, a teapot cover. I'm highly aware of what it looks like. Absolutely love it. I just think it's one of those things that I know people just take the mickey at me when I wear it, but I don't give a crap. But I just think wearing hats when it's hot is just such a really missed opportunity to also show your style and your personal style. There is too many cool hats that's out there now. Just partake, enjoy, experiment, have fun, be different, and add a sense of like uniqueness. Another style mistake, and this is more about beauty. Too much makeup in the height of summer. Lessen that foundation, switch to a skin tint, and just have the concealer in areas that you need it. Do you know what I mean? Just sheer everything out. So hot and everything is sliding. I don't even bother with foundation. I will just wear, like I said, I'll just do a foundation, but I'll only wear it where it's needed. For me, that is usually under my eyes because I have like shadows, dark shadows under my eyes. So very sheer cream finish blush. It's been at least a year since I picked up a powder blush. I have been completely enamored and in love with cream blushes. They to me give the most, especially in the spring, summer, they give the most believable, transparent, natural looking flush of color. It's about switching out the formulations that you've got, being a much more lighter hand. Like Chanel has one, I love it. And I wear it all the time. And it comes in so many different colors. This is the coral one. So it's really, really nice to wear in the height of summer. Don't worry about how pigmented it is. You can like pull it on your lips as well. This requires no brushes. Obviously, you've got to wash your hands afterwards. You don't need a lip liner. You don't need all the faff. It's just a matter of just color here, color on here. Really, really easy to use. One of those that's like, it's a one and done. Just because it's hot, you don't have to go barefaced. You can still wear makeup, but it's just about switching the makeup so you're not making the mistake of wearing like the heaviest faces. When you're wearing white, wear black underwear and you're not going to see it. But if I was to wear white knickers with a white skirt or a white dress on top, you are definitely going to see my white underwear. Wear black and then wear the white on top. Thank me later. Wrong bra with an outfit. I'm just going to leave it right there. I'm going to elaborate. Give me a sheer blouse all day long. But why do I love them? Because of what's underneath them. If you got small light switches, a tank. But there are lots of bras as well that look intentional to wear during the summer. Maybe it's got like a keyhole at the back. Pick the bras that have an intentional, gorgeous strap. There's loads of underwear that's out right now that look obvious, like a blazer and you're wearing like a bra top, but you're wearing the blazer closed, so you just get that flash of seeing that lace right there. There is nothing cooler. Ultimate, always cool, chic look, but pick the right underwear. Michael, can you recommend, because I'm doing a video on mistakes people make when they're during the summer, especially like whenever it's hot. Is there a style mistake that you can think of?
A style mistake for when it's hot. Just wearing basic flip-flops. I think that would probably be the biggest style mistake.
Why is that a mistake?
It's easy. Anything that's easy, you don't put effort into thinking about it. So you don't realize, like when you throw on a pair of slippers, not slippers, but like flip-flops. Those flip-flops are not really, unless you thought about putting them on and how it's going to coordinate. But the reality is 90% of the times we don't. And I say we because I fall victim to that as well.
Well, you've been really into like the proper sandals now. Like you've got like a whole shoe game now.
I do, but you remember my uais?
How did you used to dress before, years ago, before you had your makeover, so to speak, in the summertime? In the summertime, what would be your summer look?
Cargo shorts, t-shirt, and flip-flops. That was pretty much it.
And you think that's a style mistake, though? I
think it's a style mistake because there's no thought put into it. I think if you put your thought into what you're wearing, you wouldn't pick up a pair of cargo jeans and a t-shirt and just throw on flip-flops and walk out. You would want something a bit more representative of your feeling, the way you are for that day, that kind of thing.
Or just your personal style.
Oh yeah, or even that.
So what would you wear now? Like when if it's really warm outside, like it's 80 or 70 or whatever, you're going out for lunch or something, what would Michael put on?
Ooh, in the heat, you know me.
But you want to look stylish.
I love my linen. I like my linen shorts. I like my linen pants. And then from there, I can always wear like a nice shirt. I can dress up, dress down from that. But I feel like the linen pants and the linen shorts kind of set the tone for the summer type of dress and style. That's me. And yes, the occasional long shorts and what have you, but I don't do typical shorts. I don't do typical cargo shorts.
No, you don't. You don't. I love that.
I try and find something unique about the shorts that I have.
Yes. That's one thing I've noticed. Your shorts now, they're not just basic shorts. Mm-hmm. You're wearing, all your shorts have a style, like a really cool style to them.
Speaking of style, I need a haircut.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you. He actually added that bit in because I'm thinking about men's, because he just came up with something for the men's, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's really fine. You can wear, I feel like I'm talking out both ends of my mouth, but I feel like a style mistake is just to elevate. Wow, that rhymed. That was not intentional. But he is doing that now. He's elevating. He's not just wearing simple shorts that he used to before. Different fabrics, different cuts. Looking at the simple, basic things and saying, you know what? I'm not going to buy that again because I've already got that version in my wardrobe. I'm going to look for the 2.0 version of this. Might be an obvious one or it might not be an obvious one. But when you buy a piece of clothing, like a dress, for example, and it comes with its own belt, that's such a lost opportunity to make something your own. And wearing one of the leather belts that you've already got, some cool skinny leather belt. It could be a statement belt that's wide, but it just goes with your shape and goes with the dress as well. These belts are begging. Just bought one. I found this fantastic snake print. Look at the colours on it. Isn't it gorgeous? It's wide. I love the buckle on it. It's brass kind of age looking silver. I just love the colors of the snake print on it. Let me just show you. It's just an easy, hold on, let me just bring you up so you can see what I'm looking like. Do you know what I mean? Just, I love it. Oh, it's so good. And the way it just sits on my hip like that. Oh, I love it. Because it's chunky, I can imagine it as well, like over any of my like long dresses as well. But over pants, it's just, the power of, do not underestimate the power of a belt during the spring and summer. It looks, oh, it's so sick. If this is available, I'll link it for you below. But honestly, when I saw this, I was instantly like, yep, I'm going to get this. And I absolutely love it. It's just, the snakeskin print of it is just everything. It's so edgy. It's so rock and roll to me, right? It's amazing. I think probably the biggest one of all, and I'm going to really remember this, is just overlooking and forgetting your personal style. What is your style? What you wear and what you pull has got to feel like your own personal style. What is you? Personal style is you, ultimately. I could take out those two words. It's just what is you? If you can keep putting things on that feels the most you, feels the truest, because if you're wearing anything that doesn't feel like your personal style, instantly it's just not going to sit right on you and you're going to feel weird the whole day. You're not going to feel like yourself. It has to feel like you. I put this on because this feels like me. I feel like wearing men's cargo pants that are camo with contrasting it with this, overtly feminine blouse. That is what I'm talking about. Don't lose yourself. Even if it's 70, 80 degrees, still feel like it's you. If you don't want to wear some faffy, I don't know, boho dress, then why the hell are you putting it on? You know what I'm trying to say? Don't force yourself to wear something that you should be wearing. At the end of the day, you still have to be true to you. You're the one who bought your clothes. You're the one who's got to wear them. Don't make the mistake of wearing things that just doesn't feel like you. And I think that's going to be the overall message I will always say across any of my videos, come to think about it. But especially when it's really hot, because that's when you're really tested. If you're not somebody who likes to wear prints, then don't wear them. If you're somebody who likes to wear black, don't stop because it's north of 80. If you still like to wear that, wear that. In fact, some of the chicest pieces I've seen are in black. You can find so many cool pieces. This is a good one. Over accessorizing in the summer. This is a pretty obvious one, but I'm going to put it in because I always do this. Every single style mistakes video, I always put this in, regardless of the time of the year. Now, repeat after me. Do not wear the wrong type of fabrics during the summertime, especially if you're going somewhere that's mega hot. Look for linens. They will be your best friends, and cotton as well. It was going to be your best friend. Wearing things that's like too tight to the body. You already know how I feel about that. It's got to skim. It's got to have some airiness to it. I don't know how people can walk around wearing things when it's north of 70 degrees and it's tight. How are they doing? How is that happening? It doesn't have to be oversized. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about things that just feel like it's got some room. This I'm wearing right now, I can put my hand comfortably underneath. You know what I mean? It's got room. It's airy. It's boxy through the torso. It feels super lightweight. No one wants to feel like an encased sausage. I think you only hear the mention of scarves when it comes to like how to dress for fall, what to wear in the fall accessories, da-da-da-da-da. Nobody talks about scarves in summer, but it's a form of decoration when you take those really thin ones. It just looks, it's the easiest but overlooked piece or accessory that can just add a little bit of personality. Simple open neck dress. It just adds, when you're bare here, it adds something. It adds that necklace effect. They just add an element that to me just looks cool, chic. It's such an easy way to add like a different color area that's blank. Just add one of those skinny scarves. I'm telling you, those long, thin ones. Let me know with a thumbs up if you can like resonate with any of these mistakes. At the end of the day, as I said, you do you. It really is. Fashion is just a vehicle to express your style. And as long as you're doing that, your style, those last two words, that's all that matters. So jog your brain a little bit and make you think, oh yeah, that's, I suppose, never thought about that. That does help. You know what I mean? So thumbs up this video if you got that kind of moment with anything that I said throughout. I'll always say this, but you know, this is all about making your style your own, having your own style. Everything is about your personal style. I don't care what it is. Trends will always come and go. Seasons will come and go, as this video is about that. But as long as you try and just stay, you know, remembering what your core is in terms of your own personal expression, that is all that matters. Everything else is just, it's just noise all around it. It really is. And it's just fun things to just dip in and out of. If you liked anything that I showed you from Musetopia in the very beginning, their codes is ridiculous because, like I've always said, the pricing of what they have, and everything's on my bed still, is just, it's so inexpensive. I don't even know why they even, sorry, I shouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I don't know why they bother with the code, but it's so inexpensive anyway. So that's why I like showing these pieces, because there's no excuse to come up with some really interesting looks. It's always just been about what you've got up here and thinking about how to put things together, mixing and matching, what this with that, and oh, maybe try that with that. It's fun. It's all just play up at the end. It's all just having fun. It's all about playing at the end of the day. I'll leave the code here on the screen for you again. You are very welcome. Let me know if you chose anything from what I picked out and wore this earlier in this video. And that is it, my love. If you did not see last week's video, I'm going to leave a place for it so you can see either here or here. It's probably going to be on this side, I think. Do not forget to watch that because I talk about, well, I'm going to tell you right here as well, but I have a members only section to my YouTube channel for my very first time. And thank you for those members who've already joined. We've already done live streams and it's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed doing it. I've always wanted to have a space where I could go live with you, where I could show you videos and pictures and things that I just haven't had the chance to get round or to show on YouTube yet. And I don't have to just wait until next week, Friday. I can just start showing them already. So it's been really, really fun. And I've loved talking and getting to know you a bit more. So if you ever want to join, I'll leave it in the description box as well. But that is it, my loves. I will see you for the next video. And like I said, if you haven't seen last week's video, I'll leave it right here for you so you can watch. And I am on Instagram, on TikTok, as you already know, the same name, KarenBritChick. I will see you, my loves. And next week, Friday, well, my members already know what next week's Friday's video is. But I will see you next week, Friday.